listening to Handel's Messiah for the 17th time today. I never tire of it. I spent about 25 years of my adult life cut off from classical beauties like this, and I'm making up for lost time. I am expecting a call from one of my favorite knitters in Chicago. She's going to call at 5 o'clock. While I wait, I'll chat a little bit and try to learn the pause function if there is one on this. If not, I'm going to try to link video snippets together. I went ahead and knitted the second, this is backwards. My hand is on the wrong side from what I'm looking at. I've got to not look. I knit the second earring, so I do have a matching pair for this. And now I'm knitting mitts. This is one. I'll wear it over a liner. And the second one will have a hidden pocket to put a Metro card or credit card or cash in. It'll wear it over a black liner. It's a neon green and black. Very, very warm and pretty. And I'm working on the second one. Same colors as the Argos shawl. I just love this neon green, and I'm using it sparingly because Persimmon Tree Farms only goes to Rhinebeck. She does not sell on her line or online or any other time during the year, so I have to wait for Rhinebeck, and I didn't buy as much of it as I should have. Next year I will stock up. Meanwhile, I just use it sparingly. I do have one other skein. I got her to send me one more. So I'll just sit here and knit and wait for Susan to call. My caller, who chooses to remain anonymous, Ira, called in and actually won the Knitting in Public Day. He said it's the same as Christmas Day, and of course he's right. But for a pattern, he wants one I don't yet have, which is a New York Giants hat, and I have to be careful because of copyright infringement. The Giants have not given permission to use their logo. They sell their own stuff. So I guess for me to make a hat and give it to Ira is okay. But it's going to be a hat in mourning for their horrible season. And so I'll knit it in black, or maybe New York with skull and crossbones or something for Ira. I've been promising him a Giants hat for a long time. Ira, he's the anonymous regular caller as it turns out. All right, so I will keep knitting until I hear from Susan. I'm going to try to pause this and link the two videos together. If I never get the hang of making smooth transitions, it'll just be my quirky Technidiot production stuff, right? But I can't cut off Handel. Well, I'm cutting him off for you. I'll still hear him. I'm actually going to a live performance tomorrow night. Local Croton Chorale is doing it, and I would love to join the chorale, except the rehearsals are at night, and I'm, lazy. No secrets there. But the rehearsals are at night, and I'm in my pajamas, and I hate to get dressed back up and go out. Still, I miss singing. So, coffee. Surprise in here this afternoon. Kahlua. See you in a little bit. And Jane, the smile is for you. And we're expecting a call any moment now. So Yaja, who's been sleeping on my lap, is going to entertain you until the phone rings. Yaja, you've got to learn to look at the camera, sweetness. See the people? Oh, see up here? Look, Mommy's pointing. Can you see that? She's such a sleepy little baby. It's so hot in here. The heat is wonderful. We have the windows wide open, and it's about 13 degrees out, which is a real shame because it's so cold in so many places, but it's warm here, and the Christmas lights are on, and it's that's the glow coming from that side of the room. We have a really small tree that's up off the floor so that Yaja can't destroy it, although she has managed to get some of the bulbs that were lying around. If we're not careful, I left one of my drawers open with my some of the scarves I made, and she pulled them all out and made a nest out of them and slept. It's really cute. I'm done taking pictures of that kind of cuteness because it gets old when you have to pick up all the stuff. I'm bribing people to call me now. the first caller gets a free pattern. Well, the first caller was my regular anonymous caller, Ira. And I have to actually knit him a hat because he doesn't knit, so I'd rather give away a pattern and that somebody else knit it, but I have been promising him a New York Giants hat. So I'll come up with something funny that he'll actually wear. It's still playing. If I pause this, it's actually going to end the video, so I don't want to pause it. I'll just keep it running. We can look at each other. You and I. I and I. I like looking at me sometimes. But in order to see me, I can't look at me. I wonder how people, on the news actually connect with their audience when they're looking at a little piece of glass next to a light and pretend it's a person. And what's on their mind is they're wondering if they have hair in their mouth or if their nose is clean or if they're drooling. Although I think they would know if they're drooling. I'm not drooling. More Kahlua. I thought I would like that. I actually don't, because I don't put sugar in my coffee, and that's super sweet. No, way too sweet. And here's the caller. So I'm going to get that. Hello.
Hello, Debbie.
Yes. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
You are on the. I am well. You are on the air.
Thank you.
We are
Okay.
we are recording. You got all your stuff done?
No, I'm knitting frantically. I'm not sure why. Oh, you mean
The kids and mom and.
Let me backtrack a little bit. I have everything done for the moment, but that could change, on a moment's notice.
Right. So what are you knitting?
Well, I'm knitting a sweater for my mother for Christmas. I'm not sure why I started so late, but I think I tend to get more focused when my back is against the
Right.
wall.
Me too. They always say you give a person 10 hours to wash the dishes, she'll take 10 hours. If she has to do them in 10 minutes, she'll do them in 10 minutes.
Yeah, and also, I have a pattern of yours, the little pocket.
Which
You
one?
put your money or
Oh, yeah.
I'm desperately trying to do that for my daughter. She's been bugging me for, I don't know how long, for some knits.
So you said for your mom you're doing a whole sweater?
Yeah, I'm doing a sweater. It's just it's a cardigan. Three pieces. Actually, I take the back. The back, the two fronts, the sleeves.
And the
do it
sleeves.
the old-fashioned way.
Right. Have you done the
Other
sleeves?
than top downs.
Did you do the sleeves yet?
No, I'm only working on the back. I am 1/3 of the way finished with the back.
You know-
And I have the two pockets, but it goes really fast. Large needles, number
Yeah.
9 needles, and a bulky yarn.
Yeah.
So it's going really fast when I can find the time to actually sit down and do it.
My philosophy with sweaters is from now on sleeves first, because I can't tell you how many times I've started a sweater and I just, you get the body done, you say, oh my gosh, I still have 2 sleeves to do. So from now on, sleeves first.
Oh,
And
okay.
then they're out of the
I'll
way.
remember that.
I want to do, for one of the knit-alongs next year, I want to do a sweater.
Okay, well, will it be color? It will be color work, right?
I think it will be, but I think it'd be really busy if I did the whole sweater color work, so I'm playing with just doing maybe the front color work and then the rest solid. So it'll go real fast. And I'll use larger needles. But I'll do it where there's no shaping of the sleeves. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean? So it'll be a drop shoulder.
Right.
And it'll go much more.
Well, listen, there is something I must say to you. I must say to you, for all of your listeners, I have to sing your praises. It is because of you that I have done, ever for the first time, color work, 2-color stranded knittings and sticking.
I know.
Now, your ability to make me feel that comfortable and teach me from afar. You're awesome.
I appreciate that, Susan. But honestly, people think I'm such a genius, but it's not rocket science, right? I mean, it's really, once you get past the idea of cutting through wool that you've knit, it's not rocket science. And anybody can do it. That's the thing.
Anybody can learn techniques, but not everybody can teach
Well,
it.
it is
And
my
that's
joy.
what I give
Well,
you
I
for.
appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm glad for you guys too. I am so lucky. I know how lucky I am to be able to get up every day and do what I love to do. And if it weren't for Ravelry and it weren't for the online and the stuff the connections that I have. I would never would have known you. I would never have been able to even meet you. So it's so cool for me, and that I can do this every day. I know how lucky I am.
That is a blessing. I fight for knitting time because my life is so busy.
I know it is.
And to be able to just sit and do that all day, that has to be a true blessing.
It is.
A passion. You know, they say that it's one thing to work, to have a job, but to be able to do a job that encompasses what you love,
Right.
wow.
Right. I mean, really, it's not even, it doesn't even feel like I'm
work.
one of those crazy ladies that if they threaten snow, I'm the one that runs to the grocery store and gets the bread and the milk and the cheese. And my husband was dragging his feet last night, and I said, we're really going to get hit. This is for real. He said, they cry storm all the time, and then it fizzles. It turns out to be nothing. And I said, now I want to go because if we're going to be stuck in the house, I want to be able to have something to cook. So we went, and I'm telling you, it was a zoo. I got the last container of milk. I got the last container of feta cheese, because you can't have a snowstorm without feta cheese. You know that.
You say that you only went to the grocery store and got all your groceries and not the yarn store. But then again, I just remembered the post you did of your yarn stash. So
We don't have a yarn
you have to go to the yarn store.
I don't have a yarn store.
Because you have enough yarn in the house.
That's true. I do have well, there's never enough, Susan, but we don't have a local yarn store. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
when is Knit in Public Day?
Okay, I have two answers for you, really. Even before I heard what Ira said,
Yeah.
any day is Knit in Public Day.
Absolutely.
I take my knitting everywhere with me.
Absolutely.
Depending on where I'm going, I may take something simple, no-brainer, because of this possible distractions. But the official Worldwide Knit in Public Day is June 14th, 2014.
And who wants to wait until then? Who wants to wait until then? I'm not waiting until June 14th.
The official day.
Right.
Every day is Knit in Public
Right.
Day.
All right. So pick a pattern, any one, and then get in touch with me on Ravelry, and I will
Oh, great.
I will email it to you. Ira, I posted on the last video snippet that I put up that I really lost on that one because he can't knit. So he picked a pattern that I actually now have to design and knit for him. So you'll knit yours.
Well, I
Yeah.
definitely have a couple in mind.
Good.
And I will tell you, I love Musica, and I love the one with the math on it.
With the math, the teacher one. When I did that one, I thought about doing the math wrong, maybe making a mistake and seeing if anybody would catch it, but I didn't. I played straight on it.
Okay, that's great. Let me ask you one
Sure.
final question. Okay?
Sure.
I'm not going to hold you. I can talk forever. You are just, I'm sorry, a genius, okay?
Oh.
If you wish. You are so prolific with your designs, and not just the design, the design, but your ideas. How does that just come about? It's like
You know what?
prolific.
I was just telling my husband the other day, I haven't designed anything new in a long time. Something's wrong with me. So I sat down and I tried to draw some things, and if it's not there, it's not there. If they come to me, they come to me. Now, somebody had made the comment in the group that they liked my earlier patterns better. So I went back and looked at them, and they were mostly landscapes, like the Emma's Storm that I had done, and Brilliant Twilight with trees that are actual landscapes. So I sat down today and I charted a snow squall, and I kind of like that, so I might knit that up and publish it. But it's either an idea is there or it isn't. I can't force it. What are your grandson's name? I want to say Khalil. Is that correct?
Khalil. That's
Khalil.
it, Khalil.
And the other one?
Khalil. Khalil is 10. Then there's Aiden.
Aiden.
Who's 6. There's my Olivia. We call her Livy. She's 4. And I got to name her. My daughter let me name her when she was born. And then we have Joshua.
Joshua.
It's
Okay.
a biblical name. People crack up when I tell them that this 3-year-old is the one who made me go back to school for an advanced degree in exorcism.
An exorcism?
He's a hoot. He's a hoot. That's my baby.
Oh, that's cute. I know you mentioned Khalil a lot, so I remember him.
Yeah, well, I taught him how to knit.
Oh, that's right. That's right, and he's the one who met. I want to say Sally, the teacher at Vogue Knitting. Who
Yeah, yes.
was that? Khalil and Aiden?
And Aiden,
Yeah.
back the next day when I took my class and introduced him to a couple of the instructors.
Right.
Shirley Aiden and
Shirley.
What happened.
Yeah.
I took both of them to meet those two designers the next day. But,
Nice. Yeah, I saw the picture.
he knits
Good for
He
him.
was my only grandchild for 4 years before the other three came along, and we're like joined at the hip.
That's
Anything
great.
I do, he thinks is cool, but he really likes to knit.
That's great.
And he came into my room one evening and said to me, "I'm really upset. Something his mother had said. Can I knit, Grandma?" I said, "Yes." And he sat and he knit, and then he said, "Okay, I'm done. I feel better now."
Oh, that's good. It is
Okay.
therapeutic for everybody. Okay,
at every
I'm
age.
going to go and see if I can edit this. I've got so much learning here. I'd like to.
Dad, it's so great to talk to
You too, Susan. Thank you for calling, and be sure to PM me on Ravelry and let me know which pattern you want. I'll get it right to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Thank you.
And save my number. I'll talk to you again. Bye. All right, that was Susan, the first knitting caller. That was great. I've talked with Susan a lot online and in Ravelry and in Facebook, so it's really nice to talk to her in person. Let's see, there's a real person there. So that's great. I think she'll call in again. This might be a good idea, this podcast thing. All right, we'll pause it, and see what I can do with it. Bye.